Hi everybody, this is PEX Creppin from Team Dynamic doing today a little video for ESEAnews.com. This video will talk about clutching. It will be how to clutch video, my theory of clutching, and how to properly use your grenades, any kind of grenades. So first off, I'm just gonna say that this is my theory. This is my my way of seeing things. It's my theory that I developed with all these years of gaming career. And so you can agree or disagree with it, but I'm still gonna tell you guys what I think is the best way of clutching. And obviously, there can be a lot of different scenarios. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain you guys what I think with and I'm gonna use the A bump site of Inferno as a 1.6 call. As for source, it will be B, but who calls that B, right? So I'm gonna use this bump site right here to explain you guys my theory. And if we talk about clutching, one of the first things that come to my mind is grenades. How do you use your grenades in the clutch situation? And do you want grenades left? Do you want a nade or flash or a smoke left whenever you're in a clutch situation? And the answer is obviously yes. You always want those little bad boys ready to help you out and to make your team win the round. That being said, it's important to have a little intro in this video to talk to you guys how to use correctly the grenades, and to obviously not waste your nades. Because I'm not gonna lie, that whenever I watch like a source invite match, even like top teams, some players do waste grenades. They do waste their HE grenade, their flash, or their smoke sometimes, and that is something that you if it's in a habit that you have, you really need to stop doing that. And sometimes people don't realize, I don't know, they're gonna be, for example, in front of porch, they're gonna flash alternate middle by throwing it on this wall, and they're just gonna chill. They're not gonna basically use this flash. I mean, what is the point of doing that? Okay, especially that, you know, there's often people around here, whatever, you hear a guy blind falling, hey, there's one alt mid. Okay, basically, who cares? It's not like the right thing to do. So that being said, do not waste your nades. For example, the guy could be playing side, he could flash like that, and then just wait. Instead of doing that, if you're about to throw a flash and you really want to get information, what you can do is basically use this flash but as a pop flash and peek it. For example, instead of just throwing it and holding it, what you can do in that scenario is really flashing through on the wall, and then it's a pop flash. You can come here, have a little safe peek, big boiler in the second, this mid, and then clears out if there's a guy blind hiding here, which can happen a lot. So it can be a little different for HE grenades, because as we obviously know, HE grenades, whenever they hit somebody, they make a little noise. They make a different noise that if they bloom far away with nobody around it. So example, if I'm here and I want to know if they're walking out mid because we're playing passive, in that case I could flash off the window and see if that hits anything to get info. It's always good in this game to get the info. You get information. Sometimes on different setups there's some stuff that is open, and you can do something like that. In that case, throw a nade off the wall to know if they're walking out, if you have a doubt. A smoke can be really helpful. It can do a lot. As we know, as a CT, if the terrorists are coming up, you can use it in a closer range just to block off something. For example, you think they're coming up porch area, you can use that smoke, you can flash it, for example, then you can peek it. That deletes like angles, like you cannot get shot from everywhere. So basically you can peek that fast, you see there's a guy in that area, then you're covered by the smoke. The smoke can be used to cover you, to be in a safer position. Also, one more thing, out of many others, but the other like real important thing is that the smoke grenades can be used also like to retake a bomb site, to help you out, to delete options that you don't need to check out first at start. Because if I come here in that position, as we all know, I'm opposed to a lot of option in a retake situation. That can be corner site, can be halls, can be pit, can be org, can be pull, can be castle, can be tent, whatever, you know, a lot of possibilities. So if I throw, let's say for example, I'm gonna show you guys that one. It's a really nice one. Just get into that window. Let's say I'm rotating from B side. Just get onto that window, turn around. You see that there's a little line right here that's different than the two others. So in the middle of this one, I just put my crosshair tightly like this in the middle of it. So by throwing that like this will be a smoke that covers halls and org. So any enemies playing in the org area will not be able to see sight in that sneaky spot and will be forced to move out. Any players playing in the halls area will also be forced to move out. Okay, so coming in, I can come in here and I have less options to cover. I know that at this point I can check castle fast, pit, clear out sight, and then, you know, this is deleted, and we'll get back to that. So you come up into the site, you have a flash, you have those two smokes in that nade. This is obviously the best scenario that you can have. So if you come up into that site and you have nothing, doesn't mean you lost the fight yet. And that's, so this is going to be two scenarios that I'm going to run right now. One scenario with no grenades and the other one with all the grenades. And let's start with the worst one. Okay, let's keep that candy for the end. So let's start with the one that I come up in the site with. I'm totally naked. I just got that blue suit. I don't have any grenades on me. So okay, like I said, let's say for example I rotate from the B source site, and we go. I rotate from here. I come up and I'm on a one-on-one, for example. Okay. Now, as you peek, you don't want there's just, like I said, there's just so many spots that you can get shot from. So what you want to do is basically you want to peek wisely. First of all, you want to come up, you want to peek that first. So you peek that, you peek castle at the same time. Obviously, you come in. You don't want to, just a little thing I'm saying, I see some people doing that. You don't want to come out here and pick everything wide, you know, because you can get shot from more. You got more options to get shot from. So basically, come here, check that. That's just a little quick thing I'm saying. So at this point, you got to clear out the site. You got to clear out you clear out fast those stuff. First of all, what I gotta say, if you're naked, you really need to delete a lot of options, like I just said. So you come in here, you really want to clear stuff. And before I just continue, one mistake that I also see in CS source players is that sometimes people just take too much time. They're on one-on-one, you know, they walk, and then, you know, at the end, what's gonna happen? Unless you really have that feeling, you know that he's there, you heard him porch, so you want to walk, you have time to sleep, and then whatever, boom, you kill him. Okay, cool. But most of the time, if you walk there, then he's not there. You gotta fall back and blah blah blah. You lost the time. Because one of the things I gotta say is, your goal is basically to come to that bomb. Let's say that it's right here. Okay, your goal is to come to that bomb, okay, and to be able to tap it. And by tapping, I mean fake defuse. You want to fake defuse it as much as you can, okay, because you want the enemy to peek you, and you want as much time to play with that little bomb and that enemy to win the round. So most of the times I say do not waste time, just go, man, balls out, you go, clear out those stuff, you know, you come here, you clear castle, okay, so we know the site clear, castle clear, okay, pit clear, alright, could be halls, could be porch. So at this point we come, the bomb is planted right there, like I said, okay. So like I said, okay, so this is how it works, okay. My theory, most of the time, is to tap the bomb until the enemy peeks you, okay. So obviously one first thing, you're not gonna tap the bomb then run, okay, and then wait for somebody to peek you. Obviously, if he has a decent headset or any ears, you know, he's gonna hear you and you're juked. So you obviously tap the bomb and don't want to make noise. Something that I recommend first of all is tapping the bomb, switching position, okay, for two reasons. First, the reason why is that the enemy will probably be ready to pre-aim at the bomb plant. Okay, the enemy's porch, he's gonna pre-aim at it and be ready to shoot on the bomb. If you tap the bomb, moved out position, okay, you can juke the enemy. His aim is ready for sight, but you're crouched there. Okay, so you juked him. Second of all, in this scenario, exact scenario, I said that it could be halls or porch since we cleared everything else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be right here. The bomb's there. I can tap it as far as possible, and then move out a little bit. And I'm gonna put myself in a position where I could be able to see halls and porch. You know, so I'm gonna move out in a position that's similar like this. Okay. Yes, my crosshair is a little middle of nowhere, but I want to know where he is. First of all, since I came fast to the bomb, I have a lot of time to play with him. First tap. This sneaky guy, he doesn't peek me. You do not wait forever. Let's say I tap it, I wait a second, nothing happens, like a couple seconds, like 3 seconds, example going back, tap it, nothing happens, retap it. Okay, at this point, he could peek me from porch. My crosshair is ready, I kill him. Okay, let's say I do not kill him. I shoot, I missed. Right away, you want to retap it, okay? And you want to peek him. You want him to re-peek you, and then you want to kill him. He doesn't peek you, you retap it. Boom, boom, boom. He comes now, you kill him. Okay? This is basically a peeking fight. You do not have the time to rot at him. He's gonna juke you. Okay? So you tap it, you peek, you tap it, you peek, you tap it. Okay? You give you like a 3-second delay between the taps, because he's gonna most likely peek. And for example, okay, that guy is dead. We're in another scenario. I tap it, I wait like that, I see a little shadow coming up halls. I have a good sensitivity and I can shake my mouse like no other humans. So I'm ready to boom, I'm ready to kill this guy right there and in the halls, headshot. Okay, but in another scenario, okay, my hand's a little sloppy today. I tap the bomb and then he peeks me house, I miss my shot, okay, and then he's still alive. So what I'm gonna do is gonna boom boom, I'm gonna shoot that, I'm gonna retap it, and I'm gonna wait. You always want to tap and wait. And then he doesn't peek me, I'm gonna tap fast and wait. You don't want to waste time looking at the bomb. Obviously you can tap the bomb if it's a little bit in your screen, and then just be ready to aim back where the enemy is. Alright, so now that was a worse scenario explaining you guys a little my mentality. And then if we come with the best scenario, okay, I have my smoke out, I have everything. So in that scenario I can either like smoke boom right there, or I can keep my smoke and smoke out the bomb. So in this best scenario, what I can do, for example, I have 2 flashes. So what I'm gonna do is, for example, I can come up, let's say I keep my smoke, this one, because I showed you guys earlier the other one. You know, I'm gonna come up here, and then I'm gonna peek castle. I know there's nobody castle. I'm gonna flash pole area. I'm gonna run up that lane. I'm gonna get into the site. Gonna clear that. Come up castle stairs. Check out halls real quick. Check out pole area. There's nobody there. Okay, now again, for example, it can be, if we get back to the other one, it can be halls. It can be halls or porch. Example, now I do a nice nade onto porch, okay, so I don't hear anything, so that tells me I really have a good guess that he's not playing that area, a really good one. Now I'm left with a smoke and a flash left. Okay, what I can do to get the opponent really mad is that, now this is our bomb right there, I can smoke the bomb. But something I gotta say real quick is, do not smoke exactly on the bomb, because the amount of smoke that you can be hiding in to defuse that will be a lot smaller than if you actually toss it, let's say right here. Okay, so if we look at that smoke, we see that it's a big amount of smoke, and that if you peek from halls, you can be hiding and diffusing from anywhere in this, or if you peek from porch, you can be hiding in everywhere in this. So to get back to that, let's say I'm in that 1v1, I naded porch, I know he's not there, so what I can do, for example, is I'm right here, I'm gonna smoke this just like that, and I'm gonna tap the bomb. I'm tapping the bomb, And then what I'm gonna do is, after tapping the bomb, I'm just gonna wait a second here, okay? Because I know that he has to be halls. So I'm gonna wait, and then he's forced to peek since there's a smoke. Who doesn't peek? Nobody does that. So I was explaining, so I'm gonna rethrow that smoke in that area. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap it, move out a little, and I want him to get nuts. He's gonna have to be nuts. He's gonna go out, he's gonna spam at least a couple bullets in that, and then I'm gonna sneak out and shoot at him. Okay? So you guys you understand that even if I have a smoke, I'm not gonna straight defuse it. Especially if I'm low HP. I'm not gonna get in this with 25 HP, 1 AK bullets gets me anywhere and I die. Okay? What I'm gonna do is, whenever that smoke goes out, I'm gonna explain the timing of using a flash in a clutch situation whenever the bomb is planted. Okay? So let's say the bomb is planted, and I'm gonna use an HE grenade right now, but let's say that this is a flash. I'm gonna toss it off the wall, and you see that when it explodes, it's the same timing as a flash. So you basically want to be able to throw that flash, and right before it explodes, you want the enemy to hear the tap. So in this screen, it's gonna look like this. The CT is gonna flash off the wall. This is a terrace. You will be right here. Or if we go back to let's say just this hall example, whatever, like let's say the CT, because I was talking halls, so CT will flash, okay, in there, and the terrorists will be halls, okay. You'll be hiding here. He's watching in case you're pushing up. You'll be hiding here, and basically he will hear the tap, and then the screen will be totally blind. So what are you doing if you're a terrorist? There's a smoke on the bomb, you hear the tap, and your screen comes blind. You say FML, big time, and then you're like, ugh, and then you kind of force, even half blind, full blind, you're forced to make a move. So that is why, okay, and I'm not kidding, most of the time, even if I have really most of the time, even if I have a smoke and a flash, okay, I'm gonna smoke it, I'm gonna flash it, okay, for example, I'm gonna tap it, okay, I'm gonna move out, switch position. The enemy is forced to do anything. He's gonna go out and he will be a free kill. You do not want to risk anything. You want to kill him. You do not want to defuse it unless you really have that moment feeling, okay. So this is smoke, okay, I smoked that, I tapped, I'm right here, I throw my flash, I tapped it, and then I move out, I wait for him to move out, get anything, and then boom, 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 finish, perfect clutch, get back on that bomb, defuse it. And now you also understand that you need some time to play with the enemy to do all your stuff, your streaky stuff, and win that clutch. So that's why you're not gonna come out of CT spawn walking, eating whatever you like, stretching, but you can think. Thinking is good. You can always think though, but do think, and think fast, and that's how you're gonna separate yourself from other players. That's how we separate good and new players. So that being said, just gonna close this video by saying thanks to our new sponsor, Plantronics GameCon. Amazing gaming headsets, and the one I've been using since I received it for a CSGO championship. We were using that into the game. And the sound is just really amazing. So if you guys want to grab a pair, I'll be using it from now on at ETS, ESEA. I'll have those good ones on me, and I'll be able to clutch perfectly, as my name is Perfect Execution, PEX. So thank you everybody. I hope you guys really good luck in your clutching. See you later.